Hello everyone, my name is Anjali and today I will be teaching you chapter number 8 of ninth grade NCRT English textbook, and the chapter's name is The Bond of Love, which is written by Kenneth Anderson. Oh my god, this is the best story of this entire textbook, and I am so sure that you all will love this so much because this story is about a pet, a bear, which woman had a bear pet and she's so fond of the pet and she loves it so much. Actually, it's a love story between a human and a little pet. Actually, it's not so little, it grows up so ginormous that they have to give it away. But till then, they all love it so much, and it's quite a very interesting story. So, let's start the story with some summary of the story. The Bond of Love. Summary covers this story written by Kenneth Anderson in an essay way. So, Kenneth Anderson is the writer of this story and written it so wonderfully, so nicely that you will fall in love with this story, and also you will fall in love with your pets if you have so. And this whole story is just about love, that how you can love someone and can never let go of them. I mean, we all in our life have some phase we love something, some pet, someone, and we cannot let go of that person or that pet we have, or things we love, or things we do we love, and we cannot get rid of it no matter what we do. We always have a special position of those things, those people whom we love in our heart. Our parents, our pets, our friends all possesses a really great space in our heart, which I don't think any one of us can ever give up. So this is the story about love between a woman and a bear, a pet bear which she had, and how she pampers him, how she keeps him, and how much she loves him. This is a story and a great story. I hope you all enjoy this very much. I have underlined all the important parts of the story with red lines, so make sure to note those all lines. It revolves around the story of bond, love between a human and an animal. We learn that there is a bear whose name is Bruno, and the author's wife who adopted him. Bruno was a sloth bear whom the author saved and gifted him to his wife. Further, as time passed, the wife grew very fond of Bruno and treated him like her own child. So, as you can see here, that her husband gifted her a rescued animal, a bear whose name was Bruno, and as the time passed, the wife became so fond of that animal, that pet, that she can't let go of her. As we all know that if we have some pets at home, we cannot give up on them, we always want them. So as the time passes, she treated him as her own child and she became so fond of her. Thus, in the Bond of Love summary, students will learn the account of Bruno's life and how he became a family member of the author's house. However, due to unavoidable circumstances, she has to leave him for betterment of her family upon separating. She realizes that she shares a true bond of love with Bruno and reunites with him again. So, as it is a bear, she was not able to give up on her, but as the time passed, it became so ginormous that they have to give up and they had to give it to a zoo, because the betterment of family and children in their family. But she realizes that she had a really special space in her heart for the bear, and she was not ready to let go of it, because of which, after giving away Bruno to the zoo, she reunited with him in a different way that we will learn when I start the story. And it is really beautiful way how the bond is described of a bear and a woman. The bond of love is about the emotional bond which the author's wife and her pet bear shares between them. The author rescued the baby bear in an accident and gifted it to his wife. After that, they were bonding like he was their child, and the author's wife loved him a lot. We see the family nourishment him and helped him grow. As Bruno started growing up, he bonded with everyone from the child to the pet dogs. तो बाय फार आपको स्टोरी पता चल ही गई होगी कि ये स्टोरी बैर के बारे में है, जो उनके ओनर्स है उसे बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार करते हैं, अच्छे से खाना खिलाते हैं, और उस बैर का अपना एक अलग रूम है, अलग बेड है जहाँ पे वो सोता है। ओनर्स उसे बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार करते हैं, बहुत अच्छे से रखते हैं, और जो बैर है वो भी काफ़ी फ्रेंडली होता है सबके साथ। जो उनके बच्चे होते हैं उनके साथ, उनके पेट डॉग्स होते हैं उनके साथ भी काफ़ी फ्रेंडली होता है, उनके साथ खेलता है, और वो कोई भी हार्मफुल चीज़ नहीं करता, किसी भी तरह का हार्म नहीं करता, जो सबसे अच्छी बात है। He had his own bed and would play around with the little ones all day. However, in an accident one day he ate poison which was to kill rats. So जैसा इसमें लिखा है कि जब वो बड़ा होने लगा, when he grew up, उन्हें ध्यान रखने में बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कत होने लगी, और उसी वजह से उसने एक बार पॉइज़न खा लिया। वो पॉइज़न जो रैट्स के लिए रखा हुआ था ताकि रैट्स घर में ना आए, बट उसने गलती से उसे खा लिया और उसकी जो बॉडी है उसको काफ़ी ज़्यादा हार्म हुआ। After consuming poison, Bruno got paralyzed, and after proper treatment, they were able to save him. Soon life became normal when in another incident he drank a whole gallon of old engine oil meant for termites. So as you can see कि उनके लिए कितना हार्ड था उसे रखना, वैसे ही उसने फिर से ऐसा किया कि एक जो पूरा गैलन है, बहुत बड़ा जो अमाउंट है इंजन ऑयल का, पुराना इंजन ऑयल जो उन लोगों ने टर्माइट्स के लिए रखा। यू ऑल नो अबाउट टर्माइट्स, जो वुड पे लग जाती है, वो ख़राब कर देती है, उसके लिए रखा हुआ था। वो गलती से ब्रूनो ने पी लिया, बट सरप्राइजिंगली इट डिड नॉट अफेक्ट ब्रूनो। Thus Bruno started growing in the size but equally sweet and playful. Upon growing, they changed his name to Baba, which meant a small boy in Hindi language. So when he started growing up, he was not harmful at all and was really playful with everyone. So when he started growing up, the family changed his name from Bruno to Baba, which means a small boy in Hindi language. He picked up a few tricks growing up and entertained everyone. Nonetheless, his size was a problem, and being an animal, he was threat to the children. As we all know, everyone is so concerned with their children. If animal is around, even it's a pet animal, still people are very concerned that it might harm their children, or in one or another way, if they get angry or do something they regret later on. I have seen so many cases that the animal attacks children because of something they don't like or they get angry. Most often they are friendly with kids, but nevertheless, not in some cases when they get angry, really angry from some act of children they don't like, they get jealous. When children are getting much attention from everyone else, they get angry and they might attack them or can cause a trouble to anyone else because they do not have space in a human world. They belong to forest, they are not appropriate to live with humans actually, because they are wild animals and they belong to wild, so keeping them at your home is a high risk, and that's why mostly people are concerned about it. Therefore, everyone except the wife was ready to send him to zoo as he was not fit as a pet now. While she did not agree initially, she had to give in for everyone's safety. After the official paperwork, he was ready for the Mysore Zoo. So, जैसे ही जो बैर है वो बड़ा होने लगा, बाबा जो है वो बड़ा होने लगा, तो सब ने ये ओपिनियन दिया, एक ऑप्शन दिया दैट दे शुड गिव हिम अवे, उसे जू में दे देना चाहिए, बिकॉज दे आर नॉट एबल टू टेक केयर ऑफ हिम नाइसली एज इज़ ग्रोइंग अप, और फैमिली के बेटर फ्यूचर के लिए, बेटर सराउंडिंग के लिए उसे दे देना चाहिए, सो दैट इट विल बी गुड फॉर हिम ऑल्सो एंड ऑल्सो फॉर द फैमिली. बट एवरी वन अग्रीड except wife. As we all know, there is always a one person who is more attached, more fond of their pets, and in this case was the wife. वो इतनी ज़्यादा अटैच्ड थी जो बेर है उसके साथ, सो शी वॉज नॉट रेडी टू गिव अप येट, बट आफ्टर दैट ऑल्सो उसने दिल पे पत्थर रख कर हाँ बोल दिया उनके बच्चों के लिए, एक बेटर लाइफ के लिए. शी सेड येस टू गिव हिम अवे. After that, the wife missed him terribly and asked everyone to visit Zoo about his well-being. She learned that Baba was not eating well and remained sad all day. So it always happens that जब जो बैर है उसे दे दिया, जो पेट से हम दे देते हैं कभी, तो वो खाना छोड़ देते हैं, वो हमेशा सैड रहते हैं. ऑफकोर्स दे आर मिसिंग देयर ओनर्स, देयर फैमिली. फॉर देम, पीपल हु he was living with when he was born is family for that person and they can't live without it. तो उसने खाना छोड़ दिया, बोलना छोड़ दिया, कुछ भी नहीं करता था. So when the wife learned about it, she was very concerned and she wanted to visit him to the zoo. So after that, after 3 months, she decided to visit him herself, although everyone told her that Baba would not recognize her. He surprised everyone by recognizing her in a jiffy. So when she reached zoo, everyone was telling her that Baba won't recognize him, कि उसे पहचान नहीं पाएगा बिकॉज इतना टाइम हो गया है, वो भूल गया होगा. बट when they reached there, everyone was surprised because Baba got so happy and he surprised everyone because he remembered everyone. He was really playful and nice with them. After that, she petted and pampered him and spent a lot of time with him. However, she could not leave him, so she decided to take him back. As we all know, if we love someone and we meet them again, we always want to be how the things were. So does she. When she met Baba again, she wanted him to stay with her. She wanted him to take with her again at home. So after that, she decided that she will take him home. After the formalities, she finally brought him back home and made as a special island for him with deep dry pit and his belonging. तो जैसे पहले बताया था कि उसके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा कंसर्न थी, उसके लिए घर में जगह नहीं थी. जैसे वो ग्रो अप हो गया था इतना ज़्यादा, तो उन्होंने उसका एक सेपरेट प्लेस बनाया, एक आइलैंड जैसा बनाया साइड में, जो है पिट बना के, ताकि वो एस्केप ना कर पाए या किसी को हार्म ना कर पाए. इस तरह से उसकी सारी चीज़ें वहाँ रखी, खाने की चीज़ें वहाँ रखी. So she finally reunited with Baba and spent her day patting him and making him sleep in her lap, sharing the true bond of love. So she got so happy, she spent her whole day with Baba and sharing the true bond with him, loving him, patting him, how they spent this whole day. And this was the story, and I think it was really good story about pets and human, how we all love them. And the conclusion of the story is, to sum up the bond of the love summary, we learn that true bond of love does not limit to anything. It can present amongst the most unexpected places and nothing can hamper it. So as you can see कि हमें कोई भी जगह पर किसी से भी प्यार हो सकता है. वी कैन बॉन्ड विथ एनी वन एट एनी प्लेस, एंड इट्स सो हार्ड फॉर अस टू लेट गो ऑफ दोज थिंग्स, ऑफ दोज पर्सन और animals or pets, anything which we love. And that's how human works, and that's how their life is. So this was a really fascinating and good story. I hope you all understand and enjoy it. Thank you.